Storks are singing in the glen, deck the halls and back again. Their voices loud, they have no fear, spreading loud Christmas cheer. Jingle bells and hearty yells, snowflakes fall and Christmas spells. Underneath the twinkly lights, Christmas joy in wintry nights. Green skin glowing in the glow from the fire's embers show. They dance around the festive tree, belting carols wild and free. Jingle bells and hearty yells, snowflakes fall in Christmas spells. Underneath the twinkly lights, Christmas joy in wintry nights. Reindeers flee the roaring sound, but joy is what these boys have found. Broadsword presents lay around, in their village love is crowned.
What are we doing tonight, Z? I was too busy lost in the Christmas spirit.
I know, that song brings a tear to my eye every time. That's right. This is our Reviews Will Kill You, the Pot of Time podcast. We're here to take over the world. I am the man you may know as Z, and I am joined by the Cuck Party Destroyer. He's craving that booty. I forgot to change your name.
I'm still craving it. I'm seeing it on Tuesday, so I'm craving it.
You are craving that booty. You're going to give them some money. That is Noob. Maybe we can
Send us your wood.
Yes. Send us a suggestion what you want to name Noob. Actually, maybe I'll just rename him right now. Send us that. Send me your wood.
Yeah.
There you go.
Fucking
Send me your wood.
Thick and thin maple sap covered in fucking squirrels. We don't care. We want it.
Covered in squirrels?
Fucking
Is that a
covered
thing?
in a bushel of squirrels just humping your wood. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll show it.
We'll show your wood. We don't care. We will not censor your wood. Maybe Doc's wood. I don't trust Doc's wood.
Actually, no. We need to stop the wood and take our shot because it's getting warm.
Oh, that is right. Come join us for our drink. Our drink of choice, which is that medicine that is the Jagermeister. One day, we'll get a sponsorship. Ooh, here we go. I only have one shot left, by the way.
Oh, wow. You're too poor to buy more.
I'll just go steal some. Ugh. Oh, good gravy.
My goodness. This has been a weird couple hours. I had vanilla vodka on ice, like 3 ounces of it, a couple hours ago, sipping on it, and then I took a 2-ounce shot of tequila, and now I took a shot of Jaeger. So
do you have anything else to drink?
Water and a giant piece of strawberry cake with heavy whipping cream, homemade. It was delicious.
Did you just stuff that in your pants and walk out?
Oh, I did. No, I told her, I was like, I got to go to the show. She's like, let me get you your cake, honey. I was like, fuck yeah, mommy. Feed it to me.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it was delicious. And then I had a gay Thailand man. Taiwanese? No, they're different. They're different countries. Thailand? Thai. I guess you just call them Thai, right?
Or Thailand?
No, that's Taiwan. Thailand.
I understand the difference between them.
Yeah, but what do you just call them Thai people, right?
Just Thai, yeah.
Yeah, just Thai. Yeah, I had a lovely gay Thai man cook me a bunch of spring rolls, and they were delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they wanted to try to listen to this show, and I had to watch Noob's fiance fucking melt in her chair. She's like, I'll kill myself.
They're gonna yell at me.
Yeah, even my mom was like, if you fucking do that, I'll kill you.
Why?
Like,
who cares?
I mean, they are a gay
monies.
couple. And I make fun of gay people.
But we love
kind of people.
Well, you make fun of people.
I love gays too. I like making fun of them as well. I like making fun of everybody. We'll be making fun of a flying monkey later, so.
You're an equal opportunity fun maker.
Yeah, I'll make fun of anybody. Except the white people. We're too cool for that. We've evolved beyond having flaws.
It sounds like you and Caitlin
supreme.
Clark have a problem.
She is a man.
Besides that.
She's definitely got testicles.
You didn't hear? All right.
What? Oh my! Is she a guy?
Is she a guy? No. Shall I show you a picture of her?
Is that the news?
She bent the knee. No.
She bent the knee? What do you mean? Bent the knee for what?
For all of her sisters in the WNBA.
She's taken she likes black. She's like, I'm black now?
What? No, she just apologized for her white privilege.
Oh, okay. I thought she's a sister now, like she blackface. And she's like,
I was hoping, but no.
Caitlin Clark or like Caitlin.
Caitlin Clark. Sure, absolutely. Yeah, that just
anyway. Are we doing a story on the fucking drones in Jersey?
No, but we could talk about it if you like.
We could do a video on the drones. Apparently,
they're all over the place. Yeah, I actually know someone who saw a drone last night.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And then they were abducted.
We should do a video on it.
Got some peanut butter spread on there.
Oh my god,
it was a good time had by all. Apparently.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, there are drones. There are drones. You want to tell everybody what's actually on today's episode?
I don't know. Let's see.
We should actually start with join the contest. All you have to do is go on Instagram,
bushless stick people,
and send us your tree, and you have a chance to win during our probably not live show, where you will win.
No, it's gonna be live. We're doing it Thursday.
Oh, are we streaming it live on Thursday? I mean, I guess that was possible. Sure. I thought we were going to pre-record, but...
Oh. Nah, with the tree thing, it's not as... No, we can't do it not live.
I know. Tree thing is more fun. Doc is boxing, I guess. Where's your tree, Doc?
Black Ops 6. He's Black Ops 6ing.
Okay, well, that's a waste of $70.
He's still recovering from his fucking retard 49ers not even being able to score a touchdown.
What? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
With the game, really?
The game was a 12. It was the first game this year without a touchdown in it. It was pathetic.
Both teams, neither team scored a touchdown?
12-6, just field goals. It was terrible.
Wow. Wowie woo whoa. Well, either way, get us your bundles of sticks, and we want to do your trees. We have an annual tree contest, and I guess we have to float out the picture of it and do all that. So I will get that done before the end of this week. Well, it's the end of this week, but maybe by tomorrow or something, we'll have official announcements, but you could win fabulous prizes. And join us next Thursday live.
Yeah. And we'll decide
just do
what
it
the prizes
live.
Are.
We'll get real drunk, and you don't know what you could win. You could win all sorts of things. You might even auction off your fiance. I mean, who knows?
You could win a pic of my pre-colonoscopy butthole.
Did you notice that your I don't want to say that. That's not nice. I will reject the 100 guys illusion I was going to make.
Oh, what? Oh, that's why she... Yeah, obviously. She got
why she's busy?
Yeah, 105. She broke the record. Don't worry. Yeah. She got him in both holes. That's how you're more efficient. She took him in both holes for the OF, and that's why I can afford presents this year.
Yeah, okay. Hey, that's good. That is good. So what is on today's show?
Just keep sending us wood. I'm just going to yell at people for their wood.
Wood. Whoever joins the chat. Wood. Where's your wood?
George R.R. Martin can't finish other than food.
He
can only finish food. That is it.
He can finish that slice of cake in your pocket.
He can't even finish himself anymore. He's just like too limp. He just starts crying and just gets soft. Reacher fights the Dutch Giant.
I'm really excited for that.
I don't know what in a new season.
They had to find a man bigger than Reacher, which is really hard, and I think they did it.
White Hulk is pretty impressive.
There's a bigger White Hulk.
Raygun the musical pulled. What the fuck is that?
What? Raygun?
I don't even know what that means.
Raygun?
Raygun? No, I have no idea who that is.
You will.
Warhammer is back on with Henry Cavill. Fuck yeah.
There's all these stories I probably could have done, and I just was like,
Kylie Jenner is like fucking amazing at podcasting hours. I'm starting to get sick of the
Kylie Jenner. Oh no, Kylie Kelce. Why are you talking about Kylie Jenner?
Yeah, Kylie Kelce. I'm kind of getting sick of the Kelces.
They are overexposed for sure.
Yeah, there's there's just too much of them. Like they're cool. Like Jason Kelce's cool and all, but like there's just too much.
And his brother dates a sexual cat woman.
Oh my God, yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
Homer Simpson throws a TD for the Cowboys. I'm glad someone can. Jim Carrey needs the money because he spends it on sex workers.
Wow, sex workers?
I imagine so.
He also yells at his girlfriend until she dies. That's the thing too.
Oh, did he do that? Did he murder his girlfriend?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Jenny McCarthy,
allegedly.
right?
Jesus, no, she's still alive.
Oh,
she's polishing. Oh my gosh, he's one of the guys. Isn't he in like not the Backstreet Boys? New Kids on the Block. Donnie Wahlberg. That's the thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Doc wants to join a Diddy party, apparently.
What also is a thing is 28 years later, which looks pretty cool. I didn't see any of the other movies, but maybe I'll see the other.
Did you see any of them? Really?
No.
Wow.
No, I didn't.
Wow, that's pretty sad.
Did not. Could I gather
Do not
what's
scream
going
in your
on
mic anymore? Please.
Could I gather what's going on if I didn't see the first two?
Just all you have to be is like, it's 28 years later from a zombie apocalypse, and we're all on the same page.
No, is that it? That's just like there's no actual developments in the movie?
Except they're not, the difference is they're not actually zombies. They suffer from the rage virus, which is like a form of...
rabies?
Man, this is going back a ways. But yeah, I've seen all those movies. They're pretty good. They're pretty good. They're written by, we'll talk about it, like Alex Garland and some pretty good writers and directors.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Then we're going to reviews of Arcane Season 2, which I guess is good from what people say. A nonsense Christmas with Sabrina Carpenter, who I'm still on the fence of. Is she actually hot? I don't know.
You can get off that fence real quick.
And say she's not hot or she is hot?
Well, you got to stay tuned to find out.
Okay. Then there's a Girls Gone Wild documentary. And
which we are barely allowed to say, apparently.
Yeah, unless, we get a strike if we say Girls Gone Wild, which is not even a curse word. Stupid.
No.
My left testicle hurts for some reason. Then there's Wicket. Probably that's why my left testicle hurts.
Is that your
Wicket.
Premium review of the night?
It's the premium review. It's singing. It's fabulous.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm defying gavity.
Or just defining gavity.
I am defining how gay I am, yes.
Yes. So is that it?
Can't wait for part 2, though. Yeah, no, that's it.
You already can't wait for part 2. Wow.
Can't wait. More goats, more lions and shit.
Oh my God. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that means we can move on to the news. All right. Let's get into it. 13 years late. Didn't George R.R. Martin say that we could lock him up in prison?
Yeah, if he doesn't finish it. Yeah. I don't know. Just finish it, dude. Just be like, everybody dies. The end.
You know, he's 2 books behind, right?
The Winds of Winter is not the final book?
No, he has like something of spring to finish too.
So yeah, they're never finishing it. Yeah,
and as a reader of I've read all of these books, and I'm going to say that there's no way that like I think it's a Song of Spring or something like that. That can't be the last book either, because he's just gone so far astray. And I think he's so upset about what happened with the end of Game of Thrones that
even though he told them what it was.
Yeah, but the way that they got there and the reaction, like it literally hurts him how bad it went. And he's like, oh my God, I can't do that. Everyone will hate me. So he's like, I don't know. A Dream of Spring is what it's called.
They hate him now for not finishing it.
There was always speculation about Martin's health at 76. If he puts another 13-year gap on, that'll put him at 89 for the final book of the series, A Dream of Spring. He's never going to finish these. I think the biggest issue is he actually said it now. He goes, he said something like, at this point, they're probably right. I don't think I'm ever going to finish these books. So he's finally admitted it. The big problem is he writes a bunch of other things all the time. He says, unfortunately, I am 13 years late. Every time I say that, I'm like, how could I be 13 years late? How could you be 13 years fatter? I don't know. It happens a day at a time, just like stuffing ho-hos in your mouth. But that's still a priority. A lot of people already write obituaries for me. They're saying, oh, he'll never be finished. Maybe they're right. I don't know. I'm alive right now. I seem pretty vital. Sure you do, buddy. You keep
Is he
telling
even
yourself.
a good writer?
Oh, yeah, he's a fantastic writer. He was a TV writer back in the early 90s, and I think he wrote the Song of Ice and Fire. It started like in 94, maybe? 96? I forget the exact year he released it. So these books have been going on 30 years. So it's like as bad as he's not as bad as the guy, who's that? Robert Jordan, who wrote The Wheel of Time. But he's pretty close.
With Oprah? No. That wasn't Oprah.
The Wheel of Time?
What was that movie with Oprah in it?
What? What movie had Oprah in it that you were
There
watching?
was a movie where she was like some wizard or some...
You're talking A Wrinkle in Time?
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's not
That's
Robert
not
Jordan.
A Wheel in Time. Yeah, okay.
Not even close. Wheel of Time. And Robert Jordan's been dead since 2007. But he knew he was going to die, so he set it up where he had like his understudies finish the rest of his books. But there's like 20 of those.
That's too many books. Didn't that get canceled?
You know what? I am not sure. It's interesting to me, at least, because I watched every single episode and the show was terrible. Actually, I think there were 2 seasons, so I'm not sure if it got canceled yet, but it was not towards the end, actually started getting kind of good because they eliminated, like they were like moving past all like the woke nonsense. So who knows? Who knows? We'll never know. Because he'll never finish the books. I mean, he's just never... I would buy it when it comes out, but he's just never going to finish it. So... That
Lord of the Rings is better.
That guy's dead, too.
Oh, shit. Star Wars is better. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Star Wars sucks now.
I like Skeleton Crew. I haven't talked a ton about it, but so far
How
it's
is
pretty
the
good.
elephant kid? I like the elephant
He's cute.
kid.
He's nice. He's cute. His name is Neil.
Just Neil?
Just Neil.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So how do you feel about Reacher is going to fight a bigger dude than Reacher? That seems almost like a paradox.
Like he's 6'4". Like he's not that big.
There aren't that many people on Earth that are bigger than Reacher.
The Mountain from Game of Thrones would
That
squash
guy's
him.
health is not that great right now.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. Yeah. Well,
He's like 6'8". He's like a giant Viking.
This guy's even bigger. This guy that he fights, he's the Dutch bodybuilder. He is 7'2", 7'3". Richards. What's his name? They don't tell you his first name. Let's see. I was looking for a picture of this guy, but I didn't really find him. Oliver Richards. He played Ursa in Black Widow. I don't remember that.
What?
Do you remember who Ursa was?
I don't even remember Black Widow.
I know that's such a bad reference. I think it's pretty cool that Richardson's gonna fight. He's 6'4", fighting a 7'3" dude. That's pretty insane. Like, how did they? Always going bigger and Reacher, right? Bigger and better.
He's probably going to get he's probably going to follow the Bane storyline. Like, he's going to get his ass blasted at that first meeting.
Reacher?
Yeah. And then
the
he's going to come back.
will make me.
And then he's going to come back. My penis, it rises. And then he's going to come back at the very end of the season. If this guy's the main bad guy, I don't know if he is or he isn't, but
I bet you he's like he's a like a stooge,
like the main henchman or whatever.
Yeah, primary henchman.
Yeah, he'll defeat him. He'll get his ass beat and then come back in like the second to last episode and defeat him.
Season 3 will have 8 episodes. The first 3 will be available the same time. The subsequent 5 will launch one by one every Thursday through March 27th, 2025. This opens on February 20th, 2025. So
spicy.
The fire rises.
It's right before the boys' trip back. I come back from Jackson Hole. That boys' ski trip, you know what I'm saying? Sliding down them slopes.
With boys, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then that Neely show comes out at some point.
The what now?
Remember we talked about the Neely spinoff?
Oh, who's Neely? Oh, the hot girl?
What? No. Not, how about the not hot girl?
Oh, the lesbian girl.
What? No.
Is it Neely the lesbian?
She's like asexual or something. I don't know what she is.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, nobody wants her.
Nobody wants her. She's not good looking. She's not that particular. Like, she's fine in the show, but not that good.
She cannot lead her own series. Yeah.
No, if Reacher's not in it, who wants to watch that?
Nobody.
Yeah, like how do you go from, oh, we have a show about a white Hulk to being like, let's take this tiny woman to be a sniper and she'll have her own show, but she won't be sniping and won't be hanging out with White Hulk. Yeah, no thanks.
Stupid.
You know what's even more stupid? Raygun the musical.
Yeah, what is this?
Can you can't do this?
Oh, that's the autistic girl from the Olympics.
Yeah, she's
a praying mantis right now.
No, that's the kangaroo jump, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, you get that right. She invented her own breakdancing moves.
Did you have to qualify for the Olympics for this, or were you just
never
like,
heard this story?
You signed up and you're good?
She qualified herself. Her husband represented Australia's like breakdancing community, which didn't really exist. And they're just like, we're the best breakdancers we know, so let's just go to the Olympics. So she went and got a 0.0 for her score in the Olympics.
But hey, she went to the Olympics. I wonder if they paid for her Olympic travels.
Yes, 100%. She got free travel on the state. On the great state of, will that be the 51st state of Australia?
Everybody's our 51st state. We're just absorbing them.
It's exciting time to be, joining the U.S. We're just going to annex everybody.
We're going to make a kangaroo governor, and he's going to be the governor of our 51st state with kangaroos.
Australia.
Yeah.
So a comedian in Australia was going to make a musical, but hours before it happened, they canceled it on her. They said she can't do it. Even though, and not Jimmy Kimmel, who's the other late night dumbass? Not Colbert, who's the other one? The drunk one.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon already had sketches of Raygun, like making fun of her, and they didn't shut him down. But this poor girl was literally just going to do like Raygun the musical. And the lawyers threatened to sue her because, she can't use her patented moves of like the sprinkler and the kangaroo dance or whatever. Oh, jeez.
Did anyone interview her afterwards? And she was like, yeah, I just wanted a free trip. Like, that's fine.
No, she claims she's legit. She's retired now from breakdancing. But she did not register a single point across her Olympic battles against breakers from the United States, France, Lithuania. You couldn't get a single point against Lithuania in August, losing 18-0 in all 3 rounds. They were worried that she was damaging her brand, which I would never do. They were concerned that people would think that Rachel Gunn was affiliated with the musical. I don't think anybody thought that.
I don't think anybody knows who she is.
They were literally the tickets. Do you want to know how much the tickets were for this show that she spent money on an attorney to stop? $10 Australian dollars. $10 Australian dollars. You know what that equals? $6.45 per ticket. And all of the proceeds were going to be donated to the Women's and Girls Emergency Center. Can you believe that? What a scumbag.
She just wants people to die.
Yeah, this is a charity that supports women and children affected by homelessness, domestic violence, and systemic disadvantage. What is that? What is systemic disadvantage? I think you have a systemic disadvantage, Noob.
Is it because I have sepsis?
Yes, of the taint. Mm-hmm.
I do. Yeah. I mean, that's after
Tainted
years
love.
and years of shoving different inanimate objects up your ass for money on OnlyFans. There's only so much I can take.
Oh, I want to say hi to everybody on Rumble too. Hey, everybody. We didn't. I don't know if we said hi to everybody. On
We got
the
some rumblers.
Yeah, we got some people
rumblers?
out there. So I just want to say hi.
Is there comments or we can't see the comments?
I can kind of see them, but it's not easy to get to. So I will try my best to monitor them because I normally just monitor the YouTube comments. But either way, just want to say hi. Join our contest. Free the trees.
Send me your wood.
Yes.
On Instagram or my personal or OnlyFans.
Only noobs.
Or directly my cell phone at 123 456 789.
Can I read you some of the songs that she had for this? This girl wrote these songs. This is pretty funny. You may be a B girl, but you'll always be an A girl to me. The other song is called I'm Breaking Down, and I like this one. I would have won, but I pulled a muscle.
What?
It's pretty good, right? I feel that's worth $6.45 worth of me going to a musical. I'd go to that musical before I'd go to the musical you're going to review later. Oh my gosh. Let's talk about better news than that. Let's get bigger. Let's get the Cavalier associated. Let's talk about Warhammer 40K.
I need it.
It's coming. We've been speculating. And that's why I don't cover rumors that much. Like, I don't think we should cover rumors because rumors are terrible. And, yeah, there's plenty of people watching there, Doc. You still haven't sent us your wood, so send us your wood. But there's been a lot of speculation that Henry Cavill was going to walk away from it. They weren't going to do anything with him. And I just don't cover those rumors. But it looks like, I mean, this is being reported on Deadline. So Deadline is, BS Access Media. So it looks like it's real. He's going to executive produce. It's moving forward. It's officially in development at the studio.
I mean, Henry Cavill was officially back in the DCEU, and look what happened. So I'm not sure.
No, he announced that. That was not announced in like Deadline and all the industry rags. That was just something they were putting out on like Twitter and things like that. Same with The Rock. And that's why The Rock keeps getting slammed in like Variety and Deadline and like all those stories that we keep reading about why The Rock sucks.
Because he just does things without approval?
Yes. In Hollywood, you need approval from your masters. So no showrunner's been locked in yet, but they are still they're going forward now. It's been marked to proceed. What's interesting is I just watched, and I didn't review it yet, but I did watch it. Secret Levels on Amazon that had a 40K, like 15-minute short movie thing, and it's awesome. It was really cool. So I'm very excited for this. I don't know that much. Doc is like blowing up our thing. He wants to play BO6, which I don't even, again, go play BO6, but he's driving. Oh, or diving. I don't know what he's doing.
He's diving into BO6.
He's diving in them BO6s.
He likes all the blacks with his opticals.
Oh my God.
6 times over.
Mm-hmm. But I'm excited for this. I think this looks really good. It's good news for 40K fans.
I just want more things with Henry Cavill. Just want more things with Henry Cavill. Dude's a great actor.
Yeah, he is. He'll be very sad and angry in this, though.
It's going to be really depressing when the final season of The Witcher comes out.
Oh,
and it's
God.
not him.
I don't even know why they're wasting their money making it.
The only way, and there's only one way you can save this, is that the 2 hot girls just need to have tits out the whole time.
Which will not happen.
They should make it happen.
They should, but they can't.
The other girl, there's no reason she should be like, I want to hide myself. You have nothing else other than this show. There's nothing you've done.
The one who was like, who was discovered on the show?
Anya, I forget what her name is. Yeah, the Chopra or whatever the main girl, the witch.
Yeah, who's got nothing else going. Yeah, she hasn't been in anything else as far as I know.
The other white girl at least got Planet of the Apes.
She did.
And it didn't do well, but
Yeah, that's true. Noob, you like to dive and drive, according to Sensibly. What's up, Sensibly?
Where's my puss, Sensibly?
Send us your tree, and you too can win prizes.
The tree with the puss in it.
A puss tree?
I need to be very clear. Ron, I better get that puss too.
Oh, yeah, you have to include if you have a puss, it should be in the tree somewhere.
Double points for the puss.
That has always been a big win.
Yeah.
I guess
Oh,
they're
God,
harassing.
Kylie.
Oh, geez, harassing people for trees. Yeah, Kylie Kelce. She likes to be on top. Isn't she prego waffles? So she's not even going to be
yeah.
on the show like that long
She
anyway.
is pregnant. Yeah.
Wow, he just likes knocking boots. She kicked off her podcast, not gonna lie, talking about ill-fitting pants. That's not gonna last for very long. This show cannot last long. She's gonna get real bored real quick.
Yeah, I just imagine people are like, "Oh my God, it's Kelsey," and she gets smashed by Jason, and she's the niece or whatever of Travis or something. I don't know. Like, there's no reason this should be popular.
Well, she is the top podcast right now on Apple and Spotify. She dethroned Joe Rogan. You have to know that. I mean, yeah, it's nice that happened, but A, she's an industry plant, and B, it's the first episode, and of course everybody's who cares is going to tune in. By the second episode, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, super awesome. Like, what else could she possibly talk about? She's a stay-at-home mom. She did attend Sabrina University, though, where she played field hockey. Maybe she'll go on to talk about that. Oh, my God. She used to hang out with Kobe Bryant in Lower Merion High School. She has a job.
What?
She works for Lower Merion High School.
Currently.
Apparently. They met on Tinder.
Yeah, I know that one. Yep. And he got drunk and passed out on their first date.
Wow. She should have. Well, I guess when you want them millions.
I was going to say, yeah.
Breaking news, Noob is going to be a mother. He's going to be a mother effer. That's for sure.
Ron has been a member for 9 months.
All right, Ron. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that. Get us your tree. We want your tree. Give us your wood. So you are a big fan of the Kelsey.
I don't know that I could
chick.
even listen to that.
She is. I just don't care. Maybe she'll talk about eating Wawa hoagies. Like, what could she possibly talk about? Her
Probably
direct
just getting
style.
maybe getting wrecked by Kobe Bryant in high school.
Well, he was probably dead. Like, she's not that old. And Kobe died like 10 years ago, didn't he? No, he didn't. He died on air. So, whenever that was.
Yeah.
I always forget about that. We should just be like, it's not how we founded the podcast, but it was early on. Was
Remote,
it not?
we were the first time we were doing the remote podcast, and
Kobe
then it was
died.
just like, yo, Kobe Bryant is dead. I'm like, no, he's not. Oh shit, no, Kobe's dead.
No, he genuinely is dead.
Yeah, Kobe did it.
Yes. I don't know, Doc. You have to figure out ask Ron how to do that, and then I'll post yours too. I don't know how it does that. Like I said, it just does things. It doesn't tell me how it does things. It just does them. Anywho, let's talk about everybody's favorite Simpson, Homer Simpson.
This is so like, who could watch this? This is a joke.
It was a joke. That's why it's funny that Homer Simpson threw a touchdown for the Cowboys, because they can't seem to throw touchdowns.
But I just meant visually speaking. Like, I get it. Yeah, the game was garbage. So, try to make it entertaining. This is not it, though. Like, this is ugly as fuck.
What do you mean it's ugly? Yes,
It
watching
looks so
a Cowboys
stupid.
game is ugly.
I agree. But this is super stupid.
I don't. What was it? Was it like in the middle? I know it was like in the middle of the show, or like the pot. Like, when did this happen?
No, the whole thing. It's just whenever they score, it just does a play-by-play, but it's in animated Homer form.
Fun Day Football on Disney Plus and ESPN Plus. I mean, they played it on a bunch of things.
Stupid.
I mean, it's more entertaining than watching the actual game, and it's probably more realistic. Homer Simpson throwing touchdowns with pressure in his face. Cooper Rush has been benched for Homer Simpson. Homer Simpson has more TD passes this week than Kirk Cousins. I mean, doesn't everybody? Homer Simpson is the best quarterback the Cowboys have had in decades.
Yep. Well, decades, no. Tony Romo existed.
Yeah, how many what did he win? One playoff game?
2.
Who was canceled? Homer Simpson or Dak Prescott? Dak Prescott just cancels himself. So he's like, pay me that money and, no justice for Trey Lance. What does that mean?
What?
Who's Trey Lance?
The old 49ers quarterback that the Cowboys traded for from the Niners.
The Bengals defense somehow looks even worse with Homer Simpson dicing them up. Imagine telling Cooper Rush at Central Michigan that one day he would play in a nationally televised game as a superimposed Homer Simpson. Yes.
Embarrassing.
Dude, for the Cowboys, they didn't do it to any other team. They only did it to the Clown World team.
It was only the Cowboys? There was no other teams?
I'm pretty sure that's it. It was exclusive to the Cowboys.
I feel like I was targeted.
Yes. You know who else feels like they were targeted? Jim Carrey. Remember when he retired? He was like, I'm not doing this anymore. Right?
Yeah. I don't know if that was fake and he was just lying, but...
He was, because he's like, he needs the money. He said, I have to cut. He's like, I can't afford to not take roles right now. I need the money. He stars in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 2 years after he announced his retirement. Al Pacino, Hugh Grant, Nicolas Cage, and Harrison Ford have all said they've taken roles for money. I mean, Harrison Ford keeps crashing planes, so I understand that one. But Jim Carrey, I don't see him flying around. He looks like a homeless man when he talks outside of Hollywood.
He is very homeless.
He said in an interview, if angels bring me some sort of script that's written in gold ink that says to me that it's going to be really important for people to see, I might continue down the road, but I'm taking a break. Well, that break was very short-lived, in less than 2 years. I thought he retired right before Sonic 2, and then he went and did Sonic 2 anyway, and then now he's doing Sonic 3. He's like, pay me that money.
Yeah, it's hard to track. I mean, I feel like he only wants to do Sonic movies now. They should give him his own spin-off.
Why would they? That would be terrible. Who would watch that with no Sonic in it?
No,
and no Knuckles? Only if Knuckles stars in it.
No, Knuckles and Eggman would be a pretty good combo.
Mm-hmm. He goes, I bought a lot of stuff and I need the money, frankly. What did you buy? Oh, his salary is not public knowledge. Ooh, I didn't know that.
Doesn't that just mean he's getting like $1 or something?
I doubt it, but Carrey put up a Los Angeles home he's owned for 30 years is up for sale. It was originally listed for $29 million, but after 2 years on the market, the price has now been cut to a meager $19.75 million. Wow, he's taking a bath on that. That's pretty funny.
Yeah. I mean, Jim Carrey's, isn't he kind of like a bit of a cuck?
Dude, I don't know what he is. I think his brain is just broken in general. So I think it's time to get outrageous, or at least a little outraged.
Oh, the outrage.
Hold on. Jim Carrey looks like he needs Botox. I never recommend Botox to anybody. I think Botox is terrible.
Unless it's in your butt.
Are we keeping you up there, Pumpkin?
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's just getting winded.
Doc says, I can give the money to starving kids your yacht club produce on a private island. Yes, whatever you say. I will agree to.
Just send us your wood, damn it.
We need your wood. In our first outrageous news story.
Don't we only have one?
No, we have two.
Oh.
Yeah. Slapping therapy healer who killed a woman is practicing his methods in prison. That sounds like fun. Look at this guy. Would you let this man slap you?
Sure.
He believes, his name is Hongxi Zhao. I think it's Zhao. Believes that Western medicine is poisonous. He was jailed for 10 years after a diabetic grandmother died at one of his slap therapy workshops.
Oh my God. A diabetic. He beat a diabetic grandmother to death.
But yes, Hong Chi Zhao, who believes Western medicine is poisonous, was found guilty of manslaughter by gross negligence following a trial in Winchester Crown Court in July. They make this sound like this is somewhere in the United States, not the United States. Where could this, is this Australia or is it the UK? Okay, well, this lady, Danielle Carr Grom, died while taking part in a week-long Paidi Lajin, meaning slap and stretch, retreat in Wiltshire in 2016. Slap and not slap and tickle, slap and stretch. The 71 who was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes died in agony after she was encouraged to stop taking her insulin. Good call there. He was extradited from the UK, or to the UK from Australia. You could just go to a different country and then people will not get you for several years. He had previously been prosecuted after a 6-year-old boy died when his parents withdrew his insulin medication after attending one of his workshops in Sydney. Jeez, dude, stop. Why not just continue to slap them while they take their insulin? What's the problem here? I don't understand.
Why is it only slapping? Why is he not punching? Why is he not stabbing?
Because, slapping gives you more stuff.
Why is he not sexually assaulting?
I don't know. Oh my gosh, look at this guy. Well, he showed no sign of clear remorse as he continued to promote his slap and tickling in prison. I consider you dangerous even though you do not share the characteristics of most other dangerous offenders. I mean, his slapping people.
It's stupid. Absolutely stupid. Jurors were told that Mrs. Carr-Grom sought alternatives to her insulin medication because her vegetarianism and fear of needles. That's 2 more mistakes that she made right there. Being a vegan and being afraid of needles. So wait, she's afraid. What does that have to do with slapping? I thought this was like therapy.
She stopped taking her insulin so she could join the slap therapy.
Yeah, but I thought the slap therapy was like a psychologist, not a fucking medical thing.
What do you mean? He just slaps people, or they slap each other. I don't know what they do.
And
stop taking their medicine.
That's what I mean.
And
I
stretch.
thought it was.
They slap and stretch. Don't forget the stretching.
I thought it was just for someone like, oh, I'm depressed, and then he slaps them. Not like, oh, I have cancer. Slaps the cancer away from them.
Well, by the 3rd day, she was vomiting, tired, and very weak. By the evening, she was howling in pain and unresponding to questions.
So stupid.
Yeah, don't agree to holistic anything. I want a description of the actual therapy, but they're not giving it. This Paida Ligen is slapping and stretching. It is in and of itself safe, but it does need to be explained properly. What? I guess it's slapping, stretching, and not taking your medicine, like insulin. So,
slapping, stretching, and shoving it in the booty.
that's like there's an extra level for that.
He slaps the fingers right in the shitter.
Potentially he does.
I didn't know Mr. Miyagi was still alive.
Yes. Well, how do you feel about some wild boars?
What about some wild whores?
Well, they are approaching a Scottish city the size of a small car. They're coming, and you cannot stop them. They're now roaming within a mile of Inverness as their population in the Scottish Highlands grow. You know what I recommend for them? Helicopters. You know what you have in the helicopters? Machine guns. That's how we do it here. That's how they do it in Texas. You mount up, you get into a helicopter, you go flying, and then you go shoot you some wild pigs. And if you're really lucky, you can give the dead pigs to the homeless so they can eat the bacon.
Yes, bacon is delicious.
Bacon is delicious. Residents have been warned that the animals are out of control and could kill or badly injure anyone unlucky enough to cross their path. The beasts usually roam freely in the Great Glen, which stretched for 62 miles between Inverness and Fort William, but now they are advancing on the city. What if they take the city from the Scots? I would be very sad.
Why would they take the city from the Scots?
That's what they're doing. They're advancing on the city. They're within like a mile. And just listen to how big this pig is. One of the pigs they saw. It was 37 stone.
I don't even know what that means.
Me either.
I wish they had like a gang mentality and just like a pack of wild, horny pigs break into a small town and
that's what they're going to do.
Grape everybody.
They're going to try.
Like some poor maiden just churning some butter, blast down the door, giant angry pig with a raging boner.
That's what they said. I came in contact with the wild boar one night when I went in the wooded area on my land. There were dozens of them. I took off at the rate of knots. There have been people coming across the wild boar and chased by them. Someone's going to get badly killed or badly hurt. Residents claim there's an army of 5,000 hogs interbreeding with domestic pigs and potentially humans.
Well, it is the South, isn't it?
No, it's Scotland. What are you talking about?
South of Scotland?
It's the south of Scotland.
Them pig fuckers.
Yup. So, the Highland Council declined to comment. So be careful out there. I'm telling you, helicopters and machine guns. You guys can do it. I promise. It'll work.
Or drones.
Yeah, or drones. Apparently that's a thing in the U.S. now. Shall we move to...
In or out?
Let's get in. And or
Going
out.
For 28 days straight. 28 years. Oh, my God.
Yeah, your camera looks terrible, too. What's wrong with you?
Does it?
Yeah, pretty much. So the one thing I'll say about this is, well, you tell me. It's coming to streaming, not movies. Everybody was really excited to see this.
Wait, really?
It looks like it should be in the movies. This was one of the first trailers that's gotten me excited in a long time.
Wait, where does it say it's coming? Like, what?
Got me horny, baby. It says, after 28 years later, trailer, 28 years later. Oh, wait. I think I read that wrong. After 28 years later, trailer, 28 days later, will finally return to streaming. You couldn't stream 28 days later. And you know what's kind of irritating about this? Danny Boyle and Alex Garland are returning after 22 years to make 28 years later. Why didn't they just wait 28 years?
Was Cillian Murphy the star of both?
No, he was only the star of the first one, 28 days later.
Who was the star of the second one?
Some other people. 28 months later or weeks later? I think it's weeks. I forget.
I think, yeah, weeks, I think.
It's literally The Walking Dead, but with rage monsters. They have raging boner monsters.
Isn't this the first zombie movie that did running zombies?
That's debatable because I'm pretty sure that the remake of Day of the Dead came out first, but I could be wrong. And they're, like I said, they're not really zombies per se. They're more like really angry people. It's like a bunch of Karens.
But can you heal them?
What do you mean heal them? Oh,
like,
no. It's like rabies. Once you have rabies, can you be healed? No, you always have rabies.
Yeah, so for all intents and purposes, it's just zombie.
Exactly. It was just a slightly different version of a zombie movie.
But they run.
Yeah, I guess. Sure. Whatever. It's called the Rage Virus. And like the guy like reading off numbers, like randomly screaming about numbers, that was pretty intense.
Like, what was the point of the first two movies? Just surviving? Or were they trying to find a cure? Or like what was the point?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, I guess. Like, the first one is just like Walking Dead. He literally wakes up and they're like, oh no, the world is in a terrible place. And then 28 weeks later is kind of like, you know, oh, we have a city that hasn't fallen yet. Let's go hang out there. And that's the story. And then this one is like 28 years later, things are different. Like, I don't know. Do zombie movies have complicated plots? Not really.
No. I just don't like. What was the point of? Did there need to be another one being made? Like, that's the thing.
I don't know. It depends if they have a point or not. It seems like they do. Does it look cool to you? It looks cool to me.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm
I
okay
just
with
never
it.
saw the other two, so I was like,
You
oh,
don't know
okay.
who Danny Boyle and Alex Garland are?
I know who they are, and there's also Craven's in it. Craven's the main star.
Oh my gosh. You know what? They should have connected. They might have actually sold tickets to Craven if they had released this trailer earlier and connected Craven to it. You know what I mean?
I still don't understand why. Like, obviously it's a bad movie, but why is it getting such crap?
It probably sucks. That's why.
I mean, worse than Madam Web, though. Although Madam Web had Isabella Merced, and she's pretty hot.
But she does nothing in it. It also has
She's
Sydney
hot.
Sweeney. That just tells you, like, the story has to be better. It can't just be garbage.
Yeah,
Can't
but
be trash.
You had a little stomach with Isabel Merced, so
Not good enough. It's just like that Smile 2 movie, man.
that Smile 2. Smile 2 was great, though. You
It's
knew
a
it was
great movie. It's absolutely
Yeah.
great. I highly recommend it. I just think you don't understand filmmaking, so your review of it is stupid.
My review is that she's hot, and that's all you need.
She's absolutely not hot, and that's kind of the point, but sure.
She is hot.
She's
don't understand.
scarred and damaged. She was so much hotter when she was like the actual pop star, not this broken thing that you see on screen. That's kind of the point. She's coming back trying not to look like she's broken, and she 100% is broken and hiding it with makeup and covering everything up and covering up her scars. She won't wear that butterfly costume because she's full of scars.
Yeah, but those
You
scars
don't
are hot.
understand you don't understand the point of the movie because you are not that smart.
What do you mean? The point is she's a shitty person.
No, she's a broken person, and it's supposed to be a study of loneliness, of isolation.
No, you're thinking too much about this.
The first movie, no, they actually no, the movie's actually really smart. You just don't realize it. So is the first one. You dumb. Movie
No.
smart. You dumb.
First one, no hot people, so who cares?
The first one was awesome.
Not as good as this one.
No, I actually think the first one's slightly better, but yeah.
Nope. Dumb.
You only like it because you look at that girl who's not attractive, who just has a giant mole on her face. Like, what is wrong
That's
with
fine. I'll lick it
you?
off.
You like moles. You're a
do.
mole man. Anyway, I'm in on this.
I mean, I'm in too, but
I can't believe you've never seen 28 Days Later. What is wrong with you?
I have not.
Well, you better watch it, or you won't understand it all.
Oh, okay. I might. I'll turn it on now that's back on streaming.
Okay. Well, good on you there, Chiefy. What are we doing now? Reviews?
Do we get to reviews gone wild?
Reviews gone wild. Is that what we're doing first?
I mean, might as well
It's
get
the one on my
scandalous one out of
screen.
the way. Yeah.
This is Girls G Wild.
I
The
also
Untold
still
Story.
don't understand why does there need to be an untold story for everything? Like everything just has an untold story now.
I will argue about this one because Joe Francis disappeared. Joe Francis is the founder of let's just call it GGW so we don't get in trouble, right? You got to remember, people, they already tried to, what do they call it, demonetize us because we talked about GGW.
G-dubs.
G-dubs. So we already talked about G-dubs. So Joe Francis, the founder of G-dubs, has been in Mexico for like the past 10 years and has not had an interview in over 10 years. And he's essentially evading extradition to the United States for a prison sentence. And he finally agreed to give an interview to this chick who he's been fighting with on Twitter for like the past, I guess, 10 years. They won't tell me who she is. Some writer who finally gets an interview with him, and she goes, it's funny because he called her the C word and said she was too ugly to be in G-dubs. but she eventually got him to convince, but she could only bring a tape recorder and take photographs, and that's it. He would not allow her to film him.
What?
Yeah. So he tells his side of the story of what happened to him and why he's on the run. The creepy part about it's weird because I didn't know any of this stuff. I only knew like the very basic part. Like if it hadn't been for Howard Stern, he never would have been. His company never would have got off the ground.
Oh.
Yeah, because he bought He couldn't get advertising space. Nobody would sell him advertising space, so he bought it on the Howard Stern show because he used to sell VHS tapes of these girls. So the point was back in the 90s, I guess it was. This company went around and they were like basically going to spring break and filming these girls. And then it went from just like catching girls flashing to let's bring them back to hotel rooms and make them do stuff. And we'll pay them like $100. Or we'll take them on the bus and make them do stuff and pay them $100. So that's what the videotapes kind of became, like not softcore, like it was hardcore, but yeah. So instead of just like girls flashing, it was like a little bit more than that eventually. And they ended up in this one city called Panama City in Florida. And for some reason, they were in all these cities around America, but they got into a fight with the local sheriff and the local town of Panama City. And that was basically his undoing because they weren't checking IDs of any of the people that they were doing this stuff to, which is pretty funny. And then there was a big giant lawsuit where they were going to sue. They were trying to sue Joe Francis for like $40 million. And the guy's insane. Like he ended up having to represent himself in local court. He got found in contempt of court and spent a year in jail. Like he's just a nut. And like Kim Kardashian was wearing a shirt that said like Free Joe. They kind of gloss over the part where he allegedly gave Paris Hilton an STD. But he tells it from his side, and it's just wild. And there's like one moment where they talk about something that happened in court that I just thought was pretty amazing. So it's a short documentary. It's like 3 episodes. It was pretty good. I recommend it. No one else has reviewed it. You're getting it here first, folks. We're the only people to review this, and we're giving it a watch if you care at all about naked girls. They don't show anything. Naked? No, they don't show anything. But it is funny to watch these girls being like, you know.
I mean,
all it took was a free T-shirt. What do you mean?
Who's got more tits, Dune Prophecy or this?
Dune Prophecy.
Oh God.
Yeah. So, Dune Prophecy. Don't get me started on that. So let's move on to the next one. I recommend it if you have any interest at all in this. It's kind of it's an amusing documentary and it's good and it's not too long. So. What's next? Arcane season 2?
Yeah, let's do that one.
Your favorite girls, Haley Steinfeld and
Haley Steinfeld's pretty hot.
Jr. And Ella, big eyed girl. What's her name? Ella.
Oh, Purnell.
Yeah. Big eyed British girl.
Haley Steinfeld's hotter than her.
Except Jinx is the straight one, and Haley Steinfeld plays the gay one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, she ain't gay because she's scoring touchdowns with Josh Allen.
Oh, that is true. The critics give this 100%, which is absolutely wild. Season 1 and Season 2 get 100%. And the audience rated it slightly less, which I would kind of agree with. It was last season was 92%. This is 89%. This is the end of this arc, though. There will not be any more of Vi and Jinx anymore. They're going to go somewhere completely different if they're going to continue this. I love the series. I could see why people were a little disappointed. But where do you go from like something that's almost perfect, like season 1? Like, how do you top that? And it's funny because in the Chinese release, they eliminated every single gay scene in it. And it's very weird.
Is there a lot of gays?
Well, Haley Steinfeld's pretty gay, so And there is kind of like a weird topless scene with her and the girl that she likes. But there's a little bit of gay betrayal as well. It's
Does
weird.
this actually follow a story?
Oh, yeah, it has a story. It's essentially a tale of two cities, but expanded and made a little, and they put League of Legends characters in it. So it's like the tale of, there's like a rich city, and then there's a city that's underground that's like filled with pollution and stuff, and that's like the poor city. And the two cities hate each other, and they fight, and that's where all of the different problems arise.
Yeah, because I don't know that the game League of Legends really
There's
has
no plot.
that complex. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't think there's a complex plot there. So
No, but this has a very complex plot. It follows there's these two sisters who are orphaned by a revolution that happened between the two cities, and their adoptive fathers, because there's kind of two adoptive fathers that run the underground city, but they don't want any more violence. The only reason why there's like there's kind of like a hidden peace treaty between the two cities, because they agree to not have violence between the two, and then things start to change as people start to decide they want to do things that are a little bit different. And then I think the two seasons resolve each other pretty good. Like I said, the first season was a little bit better, but still the best animated thing I think I've ever seen. Like, I don't think I've ever seen, including like Japanese anime, this is the best thing I've ever seen. So I highly recommend
Attack
it.
on Titan.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Better than Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my God. That's not.
Absolutely not.
Push-ups do not a show make.
Absolutely not.
Especially, what's the stupid one you're watching now with their
Dragon Ball Daima.
Yeah, where they're little tiny midgets. Yeah, come on.
People are
They've
doing
run out
that
of
shit.
things.
Like, it's not bad.
They have run out of things to talk about. And then
they have. Yeah, they have, but still.
Our premiere review coming from you. This
Wicked!
is absolutely ridiculous. 89% on the critic side with 350 reviews. 95%. You can't tell me this didn't get review bombed. Although these people might have genuinely liked it. 25,000 verified reviews. Do you think it's worth a 95%? It's 93% with on non-verified reviews.
It's hard to say. Like, if you're, I don't know if it's a 95% movie, but if you're saying, is it a 95% musical? Like, probably.
Well, Critics gives us Defying Gravity with its magical pairing of Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande. Wicked sheer bravura and charm make for an irresistible invitation to Oz. And then the audience says, fly, do not run to see Wicked, a bewitching musical experience chanted by a spell-binding cast. What I think is funny is a little bit of that, like, woke right that we talk about every once in a blue moon. Have we talked about that at all?
Woke right?
Yeah, we're like, the Nerdrotics and those guys of the world are all like, these girls are crazy, and they're everybody's gonna hate it. This movie's gonna do bomb because this crazy girls screaming at the fans and everything. And it's like, only you guys consume that material. This was gonna make money regardless, and maybe it won't make as much money as it could have made, but it's still gonna make plenty of money. Nobody, it's not gonna stop people from going to see it. Because Cynthia Erivo had a breakdown and the two leads were crying their brains out during every interview. No one cares. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the source material's that strong. So that's what I mean by the woke right, where they were like, it's not going to do good because blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, bro, you're smoking the wrong hash pipe there.
I mean, it is kind of weird because the story is just an offshoot of Wizard of Oz that changes the whole dynamic. So it's like, I don't know why it has it kind of has more of a cult following than Wizard of Oz.
Oh man, I would probably disagree with, if they remade the Wizard of Oz and it was an original remake. Is this going to make $1 billion?
No, probably 700-800, something like that.
Okay, so I think if they remade the Wizard of Oz and were genuine to the actual Wizard of Oz and just updated all of the everything, and had like a really fun, cute lead or whatever, this would make $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like Wicked is popular, but it's popular amongst like theater kids, not like everybody. You know what I'm
Wizard
saying?
of Oz isn't a musical, is it? Or is it?
Yeah, it's a musical.
Oh, it is.
Yeah. Somewhere over the rainbow.
That's Wizard of Oz?
What?
What? That's bananas.
Should I sing you The Wiz?
The Wiz?
You don't know what The Wiz is? That's the Black Wizard of Oz with Michael Jackson.
Oh, God.
Like,
Just like the school
Come
is the
on now.
shiz.
the school's the shiz. I mean,
No, the college is called the shiz.
that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Welcome to Shiz University or whatever. That's what it's called.
It's going to be one of the top 10 grossing musicals in history, but that doesn't mean anything. Right now, it's at 465.
Yeah, like I said,
It's
it'll probably
lower
cross
than La La
600.
Land. Yeah, I think it'll stall out at 600. I don't know if it'll beat Wonka. Wonka's at 628, which is sad. But yeah, I mean, it'll make some. Like I said, it'll make money. Could it have made $1 billion? I would think Wizard of Oz would make $1 billion. This just does not have that. It has a cult audience, but it does not have like broad mainstream audience as much. Would just be my assessment.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought like I wanted to hate it because I hate this.
you
Like
loved
I don't hate Ariana Grande. She just thinks she's fucking weird and there's something
She
wrong
licks
with her. But-
donuts.
yeah, I think there's something wrong with her.
There is.
But who Cynthia whatever flying
Erivo?
dipshit. Yeah, she is a piece of shit, but she can act and she can sing, so I'll give her that.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, it's a good movie. 2 hours and 45 minutes. I thought it was going to be long as fuck, and it's not that long. And
Is it for kids?
Jeff Goldblum, not really for kids. No, I mean, a kid could see it.
The
It's
book
like
is not
adult.
for kids, by the way.
Yeah, it's not. No, like a kid wouldn't enjoy it, but a kid could see it.
Okay. A kid wouldn't
So-
enjoy it, but you could force a child to watch it.
It's not going to
Forcibly.
scar them. It's not like you're taking them to see a horror movie or anything. But
I
yeah,
mean,
like,
really?
well,
You
yeah.
kind of
There,
are.
there's a Peter Dinklage as a talking goat. That was cool.
That's her daddy or something, right?
I
Cynthia
guess,
Erivo's
sorta.
daddy?
Is what?
Or her, like, mentor?
Oh, so no. That was Michelle Yeoh.
Dude,
or
I'm
whatever.
completely confused because for the past 10 years, at least, I thought that the Wicked Witch was like a transgender.
What?
I swear to God. I was the first time I ever, like, yeah, when I first heard of, I thought there was a weird love story between the Wicked Witch and the Good Witch, because the Wicked Witch was transgender and she was actually attracted to the Good Witch. I must have wrote my own
mean,
book here. That's what happened.
They do seem like special friends. So
I'm gonna write
maybe.
my own book about patent pending about the Wizard
Little-
of Oz. That
little
is
fanfic. Yeah.
yeah, that
maybe.
involves transgenders. You heard it here
So, I mean,
first, folks.
I did like that Ariana Grande did not look like she was dying of cancer. So
That's
they
only
did well with that.
after the movie was filmed.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And
What is with these
she did-
Hollywood starlets, by the way, dating ugly dudes? Like Selena
Oh,
Gomez
yeah.
just got engaged to a real ugly guy, and this
Benny
girl,
Blanco, yeah.
she wrecked some dude's family so that she could date this really ugly guy. Like,
Yeah,
what
maybe
is
she
going
got
on?
ugly so it would make more sense that they're together.
Yeah, that does make more sense to me.
So, but no, I recommend it. There's really, I went in thinking I was gonna hate it, and I still liked it. So I recommend it. Unless you're vehemently against musicals, give it a shot. Why not?
What wasn't there another musical that came out this year that was like people hated?
Another.
There was definitely a musical that came out this year that people. Oh, Joker too.
Oh shit! I forgot that was
the,
a movie.
The worst.
That
musical
Wicked was
ever.
better than Joker too. 100%.
That's not a strong endorsement. That is a very low bar.
It's not, but nevertheless, I would
It's like
see.
the
I would
weakest
watch Wicked
endorsement.
again before I'd watch Joker too.
Okay. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Strong recommendation for Wicked here from the Noob. Not from me. I refuse. I will not endorse
Super
it.
gay and fabulous.
Not unless it's my version of Wicked, which I am still writing. We'll
Just
call
a
it
bunch of lesbians scissoring on brooms.
What if we called it like Battle of the Brooms? Patent pending.
The broom dicks.
No, just Battle of Brooms. No wands here, just brooms. They're thicker.
Sturdier.
Anyway, next week looks like we're going to be live streaming Thursday. So we want to have we want to talk about your trees. We want to judge them because we are ultimately judgy people. So we will judge them. Maybe we'll open up to the fans to judge them. You know,
If anyone shows up and shows
everybody's
that wood,
doing stuff. So look, you literally send one piece of wood, you might win. And you could win like wasn't
we got PlayStation money last year.
I thought there was what's that thing with the spinny things in the air? Twisters. The spinny things, isn't Twisters up for grabs? No.
Oh shit, I forgot what that is.
Twisters Sisters.
Twisters might not be up for grabs.
How hard is it to find in your house?
We'll see.
Wow. So hard to find unless you're
because I brought it. Remember, I brought it to film, and then we never did. So I don't know where it is now.
Stop spinning. You just need to spin.
I have no idea where it is.
All right. Well, thank you for hanging out. We expect to see some wood. I will be personally reaching out to you if you do not bring your wood.
We have a Christmas video, a Christmas music video release soon.
Oh my gosh, we have Christmas stuff to release. We totally forgot to release. Oh my gosh. You're going to see some amazing things this week. There's going to be some Christmas miracles for everyone. Anyway, we love all y'all, and it looks like we are on to the next one.
For catching the video, be sure to join our channel to get the education you deserve. Make sure you check out our shorts, live streams, and catch us on all the socials. Don't forget to like and subscribe.